Let's do this. Hello, and thank you for watching Art with Chongo. Oh yeah, I'm back and better than ever. Well, I wouldn't say better. Guess I'm about the same. Although, I do kind of have a headache. So I guess I'm back and slightly worse than before. Back and slightly worse. Oh yeah. Back and slightly worse. Back and slightly worse. Anyway, I know I've been gone for a while. Things got busy. I went back to Unga, Chunga, wiki, for a while. I came back and, well, here I am. Running a YouTube channel's a lot of work, so if you're not subscribed, but you're watching, please subscribe. But anyway, today we're gonna try something that I think will be cool. We're gonna create our own creature. Okay, so as you can see, I have this nice spinny-doo here. I'm gonna spin it, and it's gonna tell us what type of creature we're going to make. So, this creature will be either
air, sea, land, potato.
I'm hoping it doesn't land on potato, cause I'm not really sure what to do there. But we'll figure it out if it does. Here we go. And its environment is
sea.
Okay, now let's see what animals we're gonna mix.
Axolotl.
Okay, we're gonna do 3 of these. So our next one is
Shark.
okay, one more.
Giraffe.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna use the drawing tablet on this. And first I'm gonna start with a little sketchy-do. We're gonna make an axolotl tail and probably these little axolotl legs. I don't think I'm gonna take much from a giraffe, but I'm definitely taking its neck, because that neck is amazing. And who has the coolest head? Duh, obviously the shark. And sharks have gills, but they're not nearly as cool as the axolotl gills. So that's what those thingy-doos are on its head. And we definitely gotta put the shark fin on the back. Yeah, I think this sketch will do just fine.
Oh, it'll be fine, alright.
Okay, now we're gonna put on our first coat of color. Gonna use this medium gray color. When I go to color something, I like to start with a medium color. That way I can do dark for the shadows and highlight the other parts with a lighter version of that color. But you know, that's just the way I do it. You don't have to follow what I do. You could do it wrong. Just kidding. Everyone has their own ways of doing things. Mine's just better. Okay, when I do the shading, I turn on something that's called Lock Alpha. That makes it so I can only color on areas that I've already colored. So if I was to color on this white area, it wouldn't do anything. It will only color on parts that I've colored already. It makes shading and highlighting easier because it won't color where I don't want it. See, like I'm spray painting with this airbrush tool right on the edge here. But if I was to have this turned off, it would be spraying all over the white.
That wouldn't be good.
So now I'm gonna highlight with a lighter gray color. In case you're wondering, I'm highlighting the top because that's where the sun is. And I'm shading the bottom because that's where the sun isn't. Does that make sense? And the sketch layer I will turn off. It's just there to kind of guide me. See, like that. So when you do your sketch layer, you can be as messy as you want, as long as it helps you in your other layers. Okay, so the gray color theme comes from the shark, but I also wanted to incorporate some color from the axolotl too. And my favorite axolotls are usually like a pale, like pink color, and they might have some like darker pink highlights on them. So we're gonna put a little pink on his tail. If you don't like that, too bad. Seriously though, I think this will look cool. Okay, so just how I highlighted before, I'm gonna do the same thing on the tail. A little lighter on top, a little darker on bottom. And again, using the Alpha Lock feature. And now we color the legs and feet, and we'll do the same highlighting and shading as before. Originally, I had that back leg kind of bent backwards, but I think it looks better facing forward, so I changed it. That's a good thing about doing a sketch because it gives you an opportunity to see what it looks like, and if you don't like it, you don't have to follow your sketch. So now I'm gonna switch back over to the sketch layer because I thought it would be cool to add giraffe spots, but I'm gonna make them pink. But first I kinda wanted to mark where they go on the sketch layer, like a this. Okay, now I'm gonna switch over to my paint layer and I'm gonna color in all these little dots pink. Little pink here, little pink there. Okay, so I'm done with those. So now I turn off the sketch layer and I can see what it's actually gonna look like. Now I'm just gonna darken some of these that are in the shadow, because you don't want them all to look exactly the same. Little black shark eye. Actually gonna zoom in on that. That is not round. That's more potato shaped. Hey, maybe I should have got potato on the wheel thing. I could have just made the eye potato shaped. Okay, now I'm just gonna put some little shiny dews on the eyes, like so. And his cute little killing teeth.
Who's got the cutest little killing teeth? Aww.
This guy's a little derpy looking, but you know, hey, what can you do? Derpy's got a derp, am I right?
Yes, I'm right.
So now we're doing more shading. Shader's got a shade. Why am I doing this? Cause Chongo's got a Chong? Chongate? Chongify? I don't know. Sometimes I really don't even know what I'm trying to say. I just talk. So anyway, doing a little highlighting here. And I think Chongo had a little bit too much coffee this morning because it's awfully shaky. So right now I'm just going back and correcting that, getting rid of all the shaky marks. Okay, now I'm gonna add the little axolotl gills on here. Probably the most identifiable feature on the axolotl. Okay, now I'm gonna add the little frilly part that goes around the outside of the gill. That's the technical term, it's the frilly-do thing. You can trust me, you don't have to look that up. Now I'm just gonna use this little blur tool to kind of blur this pink part into the gray, like so. And now I'm gonna add this picture on here to put him in an environment. See, he kind of looks unnatural and out of place, so I'm gonna have to change a few things. I used the eyedropper tool here to kind of grab the color of this water. And I'm gonna color the part that's underwater with that color. because the camera for this picture was like partially underwater and partially above water. So we're getting a picture here of our creature above water and below water. So I kind of want to change the way it looks underwater a little bit. So I just spray it like a these. See how it looks a little different there? Now if you look at the sand under the water, you see all those little lines it's making? That's a reflection of the sun going through the water. Now I thought it would be cool if I could add some of those to our creature. Just a little thing to kind of make it look like it's in the environment here. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. This looks cool. Now I'm gonna go over these lines with a bit wider of a spray, just to kind of mimic the way it fades on the bottom of the sand there. We're just gonna ignore the fact that the shadow is going the wrong direction. Because of where the sun is, it should be going in a different direction, but you know, hey, whatever. You get what you pay for. And I'm doing this for free. Couple little final touches here. If you have a good idea for this creature, go ahead and throw it in the comment section. Try to come up with something original, not like Shark Gelato or something. Actually, that's not bad. See if you can beat that, punks. And now I'm just gonna use this tool just to add some texture onto our animal. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I did. As usual. Thanks for tuning in and checking me out again. And not forgetting about old Django. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Bye! I farted, bye!